Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate with you, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with. We're going to look at current energies, what's going on right now, and we're going to look at future energies for what may possibly be coming in for you. If you are interested in any of the tarot cards that I am using, please feel free to check out the links down below. All right. Struggling with, we have the Strength card. It also could represent a Leo. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Queen of Swords. So I definitely feel that there is some struggling with someone. It could be struggling with a Leo in communication, that the two of you are not communicating well, that the two of you are not, either somebody is feeling a certain way. I feel like there's something that you're not getting past because the communication is lacking. It also could be that you want to talk to somebody about something and you are not feeling confident enough to talk to that person about what you're feeling or what's going on. Or it could be that you want to reach out and communicate. Possibly, maybe it's about putting your resume out or putting some information out, but you don't feel confident in what it is within yourself to do that. Like you're questioning yourself. All right, for current energies, okay, for what you're dealing with right now, is that I feel like you're holding yourself back from opportunities. Nine of Wands. I feel like it's that you're holding yourself back from opportunities because you're having this fear of confidence, that you're having this fear of communication. I feel like this is something that you know that you have to get past, that you have to work on, that you have to, it's kind of come to that point where you're like, you know what, this is something that I really have to work on. I really have to work on my communication. And could be that you're feeling that you are missing out on opportunities. It could also be that there is a Leo that you are struggling with communicating between the two of you. And I feel like it's almost pushing you back because maybe this person is overbearing. And it's like it's making you shut down. Future energies, we have the Chariot, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Swords. So I do feel that for this future energy, you're like, yes, I'm ready to move forward. And I want to get past the situation, and I realize there are things that I need to change. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups, which is, I feel like it's thinking and realizing those things that are holding you back that you need to work on, whether it's within a relationship or within yourself. And I feel like by you working on this and becoming more confident or reaching out and communicating, I feel like this opens up a lot of doors and opportunities for you. I feel like this is a major growth lesson for you. I feel like this is a major awakening for you because you're like recognizing that there is something that you need to work on and then actually taking the actions to work on it and to make those changes, which is absolutely amazing. What was I just saying? Work on those changes, right? All right. Again, I kind of feel a lot of different things with this. As I was saying before, is that maybe you want to switch jobs or careers, or you want to advance, or you want to go back to school. That may be what you're holding yourself back from, especially work-related, because we have the Three of Pentacles. But I also feel like it can be working on the relationship with a Leo, or it could be working on the relationship with yourself or with whoever it is that you are or other people, that you are communicating better, that you are speaking your truth, that you are saying how you feel. You realize that you have to work on these things and you're trying to figure out. We have two Queen of Swords, which is kind of figuring out those solutions on how do I get past this? How do I deal with this? Again, with the King of Pentacles, it can be work-related, business-related, Maybe it's that you want to start a YouTube channel and you're like, well, I want to do a YouTube channel, but I don't want to get in front of the camera, or I don't want to talk, or I don't feel confident enough to do it. That's something that you need to work on. If you feel that you are drawn to do that, that you have to, sometimes that's our biggest challenges, but if we can get past that, that's our biggest accomplishments, that we don't really even realize that. I used to be like that. I was always very quiet. I even had my high school social studies teacher said she didn't even realize I was in the class because I was so quiet. And I always got those on my report cards, is Jill needs to participate in class more. And now, because, I realized that I need to speak up, that I feel so much better with it, especially with me working in the retail, is that I definitely speak up a lot more. And I feel so much better about that. But that was something that definitely took me time, because I always would, if I started to speak up, I was like, oh my gosh, did I say something stupid or did I say something silly? But it was like, I had to do it for myself first. Current energies, we're getting into justice and that balance and those things happening for you. And like I said up here, I feel like you may be missing out on opportunities here. There may be things that could be happening for you, but you're keeping yourself from those, such as if it's applying for a job or a career change or going back to school or speaking up or communicating with someone, and that you're holding yourself back. But I feel like you're not voicing your opinion and your thoughts, and your voice isn't being heard, and now is time for you to speak up and to say something. Look at that. We have the Queen of Wands. She's definitely someone who speaks up and says something, and she has those two dragons on her shoulders, and she's like, I'm not going to be held back. And I feel like it's you coming into that power and you feeling like, okay, I feel like it's more matched now because you're speaking up and I see a lot of red here. So again, it could be with a Leo or somebody who is overbearing, that you feel that you don't want to say anything and you're not speaking up. But I feel like in this current energy here, you know that you're being held back, but I feel like you're coming into your own power and your own energy, and you're like, I'm going to speak up. I'm going to say something. High Priestess, that feeling inside, right? What is your inside? What are your feelings? What is that inner voice telling you? I feel like it's telling you that it wants to speak up. It wants to say something. Hermit, future energies, Virgo. So I feel like it's sort of a lesson that you've learned, that there's always twists and turns in life where things change, but that we're always striving to make ourselves better. And I feel like this is one of those things. It's the communication skills. It doesn't even necessarily have to mean that you don't want to speak up, but it could be that when you're talking to someone, that you're not fully disclosing how you fully feel. That you're not fully working through situations, that you're kind of skimming the surface, but you're not saying what you're feeling deep down inside. And you're still leaving some parts left unsaid. Sometimes we'll say, we'll skim over the surface, but we're not really getting down to the root of how you're feeling. And I feel like that could be what this is too, is getting down to the root of what's really bothering you. And then you're realizing in this future energy that, hey, this is what I need to do. This is something that is important to me, that I need to make sure that I speak everything that I'm feeling, and I'm not leaving parts out, right? That I'm feeling confident in my conversations, that I've said everything that I had to say, I found all my answers, and I'm confident for moving on from there. Chariot again. Chariot, do we have Chariot? Yeah, we have the Chariot here, that's what I thought. So that is Cancer sign. Moving forward, but I almost feel like it's charging ahead and feeling more in control, because this Chariot, she's just kind of sitting there, and I feel like it's it's almost like it's standing still, but even though the chariot is a forward movement, but this chariot, he's charging ahead. And I kind of feel like that's you charging ahead, and he has that smile on his face, and he's like, yeah, I got this, right? I can do this. This is happening for me. And I feel like that's the energy that you feel as you go through this process. Because I feel like you're like, well, I don't want to miss out on things anymore. I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to feel like I'm being held back. My voice is important. My opinion is important. And I want to speak my voice, right? Just like the Queen of Wands would. Or standing up to that person that you may feel is overbearing, or you feel is manipulative or controlling or stubborn. Because I kind of feel like with the Leo card, and then we have the Ace of the Queen of Swords, I feel, and the King of Pentacles, it could be somebody that's stubborn, somebody that's manipulative, somebody that's controlling. It could be a family member, a friend, or a partner. But I feel like this energy right here, you come into your own strength and you come into your own power, and you're realizing that you have to make those changes. And over here in the future energy, you're kind of looking within as, I almost feel like you're kind of researching about yourself as to why do you feel that you had to hold yourself back, but that you're also proud of yourself, right? This Ten of Swords is that you're proud of yourself because you made these changes. You recognize these things and you've made these changes. All right, so let's close out with an animal oracle. Be at home, being comfortable, being safe, feeling that at home energy no matter where you are, and having that safety or that security within your own skin, and knowing that you can handle any situation that comes towards you because you're confident within yourself. So that whatever comes up, that you know you can handle it. And having that confidence and that strength and building that within yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.